Getting set to begin the festivities tonight in St. Louis. Interleague Baseball, next. Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. And there you see Coco Crisp now as he stands in to get this one underway.
Leading off tonight for Boston, center fielder, Coco Crisp.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Bends down and he barehands it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, it probably goes without saying, but he's a threat to do this at any time, even on the first pitch of the ball game. And he beats this one out, puts that guy in the stretch right away.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. He's set, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Mike Napoli will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch coming from Wainwright. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's ready, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
3-2, here it is. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. But he's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Well, Middlebrooks will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
From the stretch. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
First and second now, one man out. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Daniel Nava will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Full count pitch on its way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
In now, A.J. Pierzynski as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Pause, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1, the Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a guy who seems to have made the long road back. Big John, the veteran right-hander John Lackey. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
And that's in there for strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously, they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a rather easy first out. And with that, let's bring out the scouting report on the 35-year-old veteran right-hander as you get a look at what he'll feature moving forward in the ballgame. Corey Horn will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. Coming in is Coco, but this drops for a hit.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Michael Lee will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Here comes the 3-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mark Mcguire will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. First offering on the way. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. Is my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Yadier Molina will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's 2nd on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Let's go, Redbirds! Clear the bases!
First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now the 0-1 from Big John. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And a relay to the plate. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score.
Think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Alan Craig will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. Here's Craig with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Kind of a gift in location. And this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
(1-0). Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, it's just not very often that you can put it to a guy like this early on. I mean, they've got him on the ropes here in the very first inning.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Adam Wainwright will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Ready is Lackey, the pitch. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
John Jay will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home, and that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
Corey Horn will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Boy, and a sign that things are not going smoothly. There's action in the bullpen here in the very first inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
The 1-0 home. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit.
And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. The 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Pedroia is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. The Cardinals lead it 7-1. Shane Victorino will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
Pitch home to Victorino. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And we should take a look at this again on Show Track. This is one of those at-bats he's not going to want to watch again because that ball's a foot outside. Not what he wants to be doing up there.
Stepping in now, John Lackey, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Mcguire will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Mcguire.
Here's the first offering. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, number 4.
No, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it appears we're going to have a pitching change, as that'll end the night for John Lackey. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Luis Rodriguez is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Yadier Molina will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Come on, Cardinals.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning.
Let's go, Cardinals. Go, Cardinals.
He waits. Now the pitch.
Go. Foul ball.
Grounded foul off to the right. The 0-2 to Molina. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Alan Craig will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Let's go one more time, baby.
1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
The 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
From the belt, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Two out with the man at first.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Colton Wong will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He's set, now the pitch. Chopper, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Cards strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. Coco Crisp will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Now the first pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it won't be in time. A stolen base for Coco Crisp.
There's some managers out there who would say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Mike Napoli will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Go!
First pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Crisp around third, heading home. And the runner will score from second.
And for you folks watching at home, might not be a bad idea to go put a pot of coffee on, because this one might take all night. You know, we haven't finished 3 innings yet and already 9 runs across the plate. Time to suck it up.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Horn is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Daniel Nava will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Cardinals!
First pitch coming. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. .1-0 on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pause, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the double by Napoli. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Red Sox 2. Adam Wainwright makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Adam Wainwright.
MVP! MVP! MVP!
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one, because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, you can't hit what you can't see. These have been some really uncomfortable at-bats.
The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on Show Track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
In now is John Jay. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Corey Horn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Program.
2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes on 3-1. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-2. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 40, A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. Pitch home to Victorino. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club will hit when we return. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's a 1-0. And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
One pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
First baseman number 25, Mark Mcguire.
Mark Maguire will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Go Cardinals!
And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He waits. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
So 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. One, two. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Yadier Molina will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
1-1 on the way. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Here now is Alan Craig as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, you've got to imagine that out there on the mound, once this ball leaves the bat, he's got to be thinking, all right, I'm out of the inning. But then this thing had a lot of carry to it, nice backspin, and then it just doinks off that foul pole for a 2-out, 2-run homer. Those are the ones that really hurt.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And now a pitch on the way. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Here's the full count offering. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Nava has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. David Ortiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, David Ortiz.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for them right now.
Coco Crisp will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You gotta be kidding me, Red Sox.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The next pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 now to Coco. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here for Coco Crisp. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
And we'll see this a lot with teams down by a bunch of runs. The guy on the mound doesn't want to walk you, so he's going to throw you a lot of strikes. And he capitalizes on one here.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That last home run, traveling an estimated 412 feet. 1 out, nobody on.
Get me out here. Run.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And now this ties up Peralta. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll swing and hit a chopper toward the hole. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Craig Breslow is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Colton Wong will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A 2-1 offering. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box, Adam Wainwright. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. John Jay waits on deck. "3-2, here it comes." And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now is John Jay. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here's the pitch. Cutter low, 1-1. Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Corey Horn would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is on the way, and this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Corey Horn will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. There goes Jenks. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Will Middlebrooks will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Number 16, Will Middlebrooks.
First pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Daniel Nava will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
A.J. Pierzynski will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
One 1-0 on the way. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Shane Victorino waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here we go.
1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Runners are at first and second with one away. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 2-2 coming. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now another 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late and the bases are loaded now. Xander Bogaerts will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And he wisely just steps on second to get the force play. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Alejandro De Aza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Alejandro De Aza.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here comes the 2-0 to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 9-4. Edward Mujica will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Edward Mujica.
Michael Lee will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
In now, Mark Mcguire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Now here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. I mean, this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Runner goes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pedroia. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Cards lead it 9-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Coco Crisp will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Well, I'll tell you what, he may still have a little bit of tread on those tires after all. He may be a step or two slower than when he was in his 20s, but he can still go home to first with the best of them. And he winds up beating that one out.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. They'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Derek Lowry will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Lowry.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Strike out, Victoria.
First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the belt, the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
He's set, now the pitch. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. He's ready now, the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
What are you watching?
Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 16.
Will Middlebrooks will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Oh, man, are you crazy? You're nothing, Boston.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 9-4. Alan Craig will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on the way. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The shortstop.
And let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Johnny Peralta will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Ready on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Colton Wong will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Come on, let's do it.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded, foul.
That ball's foul.
Now the 1-2. Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Victorino will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on top, however, 9-4. Daniel Nava will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Left fielder, Daniel Nava.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hot dog, get hot dog.
Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. A.J. Pierzynski waits on deck. Here he comes. 3-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. Pierzynski waits. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. One pitch on the way. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Two. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Line hard. Foul. Now the pitch. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. The next 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And you know, long at-bats like this are bad for any pitcher. But for a relief pitcher who's only going to come in and give you maybe 20 to 30 pitches anyway, well, when you use up that many bullets on one hitter and still don't wind up getting the guy out, well, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Shane Victorino will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Pitch home to Victorino. Fouled straight back. from the stretch. And a swing and a miss by Victorino as he's set down for the first down of the inning.
And you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, that's a good idea right there. He goes with the pitch. He's not trying to pull it. Shoots this thing the other way. Just happens to be right at the right fielder.
Mike Carp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Mike Carp.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Horn is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Red Sox 5. Rich Hill is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Rich Hill.
Peter Borges is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One 0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. John Jay will stand in, base on balls his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now here it comes. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a pitch on the way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2 and 2. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Corey Horn will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. Up and in for ball one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
The 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Michael Lee will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
First and second now, one man out. Pause, now the pitch. Nope. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 with one away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Payoff pitch coming. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Chris falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Mark Mcguire will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
He's set, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here's a 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
3-0 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's a little surprising that was something other than a fastball, but hey, at least he got it over.
Now the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Taken again on 3-1. He's trying to get that RBI the easy way, but now they've worked it back to a full count.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Victorino is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Coco Crisp will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4.
Coco Crisp.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Mike Napoli is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 9-5. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 14-3. The loss goes to John Lackey. He falls to 6-9. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.